see you there either.
So I was just reading a little Shakespeare.
A book I wrote about 1963. So welcome to Disasterpeen Theater.
I'm Nick. You may know me from such places as Blue Bottle in Hayes Valley or OnlyFans.
And I'm Diego, and you might not know me. Do any of us really know ourselves?
Do we really know ourselves? Okay, well, we're going to be watching The Devil Wears Prada today, one of our very favorites. Especially with the time of the Met Gala coming up, it seemed very appropriate.
The first Monday in May.
First Monday in May, which is someday in May. So we're going to start this.
This high is brought to me by Double Scorpio. What flavor is this?
Oh, okay.
Gold? Kind of a papaya scent.
Wait, really?
Kind of smells like papaya. I'm not sure if it's supposed to, but it's kind of like, it's fruity, but it, you know, opens your butthole.
Is this product placement for Double Scorpio? We do not endorse Double Scorpio, but that's our poppers of choice. I don't do poppers, though. Oh, right, she has like a bowl of like 10 almonds that she portions out. That's how I eat breakfast.
So she's getting ready for a job interview and dressed pretty frumpy. Lavender sweater, did not brush her hair. Oh, well, people had planners back in the day, paper planners.
Yeah, this is the day before iPhones and Google. Did Google exist in 2000 and whatever this was? We should probably know
What
the
year
year
is
of
this?
the
2005? I should look that up right now. I'm gonna Google it right now. So this is what we're watching, Devil Wears Prada. 2006 is when it came out.
I was 20.
I wasn't even born yet.
Wow, this opening sequence is really
It's
long.
really long.
Bring a book.
Yeah.
There's actually some product placement in this movie coming up. I'm really excited
I make this later.
to show it to y'all.
Want some?
Oh yeah, for sure. What, did you roll this joint yourself? The book was different, basically. I didn't actually read it, so I can't really speak to it.
I can't actually read, so I can't even speak.
Oh my god, the ringtones in this movie, it really, it's so nostalgic.
Yeah, they're very like brick foam with brick.
It is funny how a movie could be 15 years old now and be completely dated on the technology.
He's the one I'd want to date in this whole movie, I think.
I mean, who else would you date in this whole movie?
There's the asshole boyfriend, there's the gross writer, and then, is there an...
But he's like the only gay person, other than her shitty friend, who's like a finance bro or whatever. Yeah.
And A Winter's Coming.
Okay.
What's her name?
Miranda Priestley. Seems pretty real to me. I don't work in fashion, but...
So I do.
it's
I teach
pretty
fashion
accurate.
at City College. So I don't really work in fashion, but I put clothes on. I don't think anyone dresses couture in the office as Emily does, because she looks like she's in Rocky Horror. Like at the end when they all have lasers, the bad guy's got laser beam. You know?
This outfit she's
like
wearing right now is very similar.
Yeah. What's his name? The bald one with the hair on the sides? The narrator?
Riff Raff?
Yeah, Riff Raff, and then is it magenta or is it...
Yeah, and they're the aliens, right, in the end?
And she has like...
Okay, so I used to watch that every Halloween because it played on TV, right?
Yeah.
And I'd only ever watch like the first half because I don't even... To this day, I have no idea what's going on in the second half of that movie. Like, when they turn into aliens, I'm like, wait, what? Like, how did that happen?
I'm always like,
and there's like...
You went too far.
No, but she went to... Where's Northwestern? Can we Google that? Because I actually don't even know where that is.
Where's your phone? Oh, we're taping with your phone. Yeah. Why are you still talking?
It's in... Northwestern University is in Evanston, Illinois, which is presumably in Illinois.
Illinois? How fancy. Illinois.
I don't know anything about college because I never went to college, but I'm guessing it's like a fancy school, but like not really. Like a
Northwestern.
Yeah,
right. That is fancy-ish.
Or do people go there for like journalism? Maybe I don't know.
I don't even know. Well, you just
let us know in the comments what you went to Northwestern for.
Let us know if you know how to read, and if you know how to write, even better. Or just mash your fingers.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm a high school dropout. I don't know anything.
It's true.
All I got was raised on shitty fashion films from the early 2000s.
They're being sweet and I hate them.
I hate straight people. So if I was anyone in this movie, I would be the barista that's featured off screen that had to make that
You're on the
really
cutting
hot
room floor.
coffee.
And you even tried to put a character in it, and they were like, cut that queen with all that coffee nonsense.
Yeah, we're not paying you to act. We're paying you to make copy.
Yeah.
Huh?
Extra skinny, latte flat, cappuccino.
Okay.
Hop chain to that desk.
What if she needs to go to the bathroom?
She's going to a hideous skirt convention. Da-na-na. Oh, are you busy? Are you going to a hideous skirt convention?
Like the Deutsche Grammophon frame, you know what I'm talking about?
Whistler's mother?
No, like the record label, Deutsche Grammophon.
Oh.
It's classical. I don't
Okay.
know. I actually don't know how to spell Gabbana. Is it 2 B's, 2 N's?
I think
One
it's
B, two
1
N?
B and 2 N's, I think. But let's see. Google. Okay, or can you ask Alexa?
What were we saying we're gonna do? Was bore someone else with your questions.
Dolce and Gabbana.
So this is a bore someone else with your questions section, and the question is, how do you spell Gabbana?
Yeah.
Okay.
First
answer in
comment will get a
5,
sticker in the mail.
4, 3,
One of these
2,
stickers.
1. Okay, how do you spell Gabbana?
G-A... I don't even know letters. What are letters?
Welcome to the spelling bee. Can you use it in a sentence? What's the language of origin?
Italy. Gabbana. G-A-B-B-A-N-A.
Oh, 2 B's, 1 N.
So kind of like banana, but with a G.
Gabbana. What?
Dolce and Gabbana.
Gabbana.
Oh
my god, these shoes? Like these were really spot on. I have to give them props for really picking a really ugly, like classically ugly.
Yeah, it was like a nurse's clog, right?
Like worse though, they were like orthopedic on top of that. They were like clogs that people wear that are like already kind of, you know. Although clogs are really in now, I don't really know how that happened, but especially with the food service. I have Patrick.
Me looking at the screen is the most people that I've seen interacting with me in a long time.
And you're looking at yourself?
Yeah. But you're in front of me to witness that. Put it in front of the screen so you get, or the background.
Madonna
like,
Inn.
Closer.
Oh.
But, yeah.
San Luis Obispo, California. Oh my gosh. Mom, stop. Cheese and rains. Oh. She's eating a cellulite corn chowder. They actually put cellulite in the corn chowder. True story. At least according to Stanley Tucci. So this is a very famous scene where she talks about the color cerulean. It's one of my favorite scenes in the movie.
Let's lip sync for your life.
I'm not gonna be able to do it.
You gotta do it.
Well, I'm going home. I love that, and I love it when they do the thing with the belt and they make the waist look like, 10 inches around. So you're like, ooh, it's so
3 inches chic. Around. Yeah.
I did get to quote this scene at work once. I do work for Blue Bottle Coffee, and they have very specific blue, and someone was asking me what the color was, and I started doing this whole thing. And, it was really funny. Take my word for it.
No, we won't. That's why you have to do it.
So get this, Jarlsberg probably used to be like a really fancy ass cheese, and you know where they sell it now? I see it all the time, is at Costco. And I think it used to be like a specialty cheese and it got popular.
Because of this movie in 2006.
Miranda Priestley just throws her coat on Andy's table, and that's like how she comes in the office. And there's a really great part of the Anna Vreeland documentary where her old assistant is talking about the exact. And one time she chucked her coat at me, and I chucked it right back, and she said, "Rude," and I was not. Stop it. That's basically what happens in it.
She's talking to her dog.
I think she's talking to her dog, yeah. But you can't see the dog, so it's like, what the fuck?
She's all like, yeah.
Oh.
It's the rudest girl I've ever seen.
The rudest, oh, right. And I was not.
This is basically the Golden Fleece, but it's the Harry Potter books.
If this was the Golden Fleece, this would be when Jason gets to wherever Medea lives. I can't remember the name of the country.
Who's Medea in this? Bitch, you're not supposed to. Don't grab food.
Medea in this would be Miranda Priestley, obviously. Right?
Turning my name's pigs.
That's Circe.
Oh. Medea kills
Medea kills
children?
her. She kills her brother to escape, right?
Oh no.
To go back with Jason to Athens, and then he leaves her for a younger woman, and she gets mad, and she kills the her son and feeds it to Jason.
Take your job in 5 minutes. One who really wants it.
No, I don't want to quit. That's not fair.
Not that Medea, not the the Medea from Greek mythology guy.
What's his name? Tyler Perry? Is that what
Not Tyler Perry.
I never saw one of those.
I never
was
saw
pretty
them
bad.
either.
But he's supposedly not gay.
No, he is gay.
Oh.
But he never said it.
Right, but that's what I'm saying.
Just doing her job.
But he used to read Runaway when he was a child under the covers and take sewing lessons, so we all know what that means.
Sorry, I was talking about Tyler Perry.
Oh. I think it's an open secret, right? Was Vogue a shining beacon of hope for you when you were a small, young gay boy?
No, International Mail was. Remember International Mail? It's a catalog for gay clothes, but it wasn't like explicitly gay, was it? I don't know. It was gay as fuck.
Wasn't it?
It was like pirate shirts, like Rick's Manning Day pirate shirts. It was like see-through underwear that you can, or see-through Speedos that you can get a tan through. And then so you're pulling the
I never got
Speedo
that
away
one.
from it, and it was see-through. And then, but it's like, oh, and you can tan through it. No tan.
You know what I
lines.
used to get though was National Geographic, which is a great magazine, and occasionally there would be naked people in it.
Like villagers and stuff.
Yeah, and
Icelandic.
they would have like
Bear
random just
ma-
like
yeah.
naked, yeah.
No.
Are you wearing the Chanel boots?
The Chanel boots? Yeah.
Long bangs.
Oh, okay. So this scene is iconic just because
Everyone's terrible.
everyone's so bad. She's literally giving away thousands of dollars worth of free merchandise.
Like high-end products, like the
a Bang & Olufsen phone. Remember that? It was like it was like fancier than the Sharper Image. We used to get. Oh, did they have the Sharper Image? Yeah.
Where you buy that garbage?
Yeah.
A bag of Clinique.
The Clinique and the new Marc Jacobs bag, right? Which like, you can't even find that in the stores.
It was probably like $3,400.
Which
she's
like
all
back in
like, "Give it to me,
2006 was
give
like
it to me."
$5,000. Think about that. Inflation is out of control.
Everyone, where did you get this? Miranda didn't want
Also, I remember when we used to go to New York, like back in the day, and like in the fucking West Village, there's a Marc Jacobs on every corner.
Oh, right.
It's like coffee shops here in San Francisco or tech startups. It's like Marc Jacobs everywhere. Yeah, so she's basically giving away like thousands of dollars worth of stuff. They're like really nice. And then they proceed to bully her. He also wears a scarf in every single scene, like very loosely, and I hate that.
I like his hair, though.
I hate his hair. I do. It's like he has like Renaissance era cherub boy hair.
That's
it's
what
like
I
blonde
love
and
about
curly,
he
but
has like a Greek god
in,
kind
like,
of
yeah,
sculpture hair.
But it's so cheesy.
I love it. So she's seeing the designs for her dress.
Okay.
And she actually, they're showing her dress, but then she never like says anything about it.
So the reason, okay, I get it now. So the reason why they have to go there so early is because she just saw the designs and she's like, these are all awful. I need to actually see them in person and pass judgment when she does her little. She makes a bear face at him.
A bear face? What's that?
You know, like bear face.
Oh, you mean bear? It's like gay bear smile.
Yeah.
Like the no lips.
Yeah. She purses her lips, which is kind of the bear face.
I don't think. No, she kind of almost.
Very good.
She kind of sucks in her cheeks. Actually.
Yeah. No, you're right. She does.
Yes, she doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this girl, she didn't
like
even want
a
to wear
bow
it.
for
She
her,
was
like
all.
on her vagina level.
Yeah, she like fluffs the bow, kind of like, I guess I'm
She's
wearing
like,
this. And then
she's
the
like,
her
I
bow
hate it
is
too,
all-
Miranda.
I know. Yeah, you have to sell the garment.
Well, they're probably all sick of working for that douchebag of a designer.
He's probably really nice.
You know, he's actually really nice, okay? You shouldn't be talking shit about him.
Yeah. He lent me his summer cottage, and it was really fun.
Gosh. Like, she's way too trusting. That's how you know she's from the Midwest. She trusts children of rich people. Oh my god, this is like the largest steak I've ever seen in my fucking life. It's like a pound of meat, at least. 2 pounds.
Steak murderer, what do you call her? Steak killer?
Andy Sachs is the steak destroyer.
Steak destroyer?
She just ordered her a 2-pound steak, which no way anyone is gonna eat all of that for lunch. I mean, someone could, obviously, but like Miranda Priestley, let's be real. She probably has like doing the 10 almond meal thing. Okay.
Maybe she's believing it.
Not only does she chuck the steak into the sink, but she destroys the plate.
And the chives.
And the chives. There's so many chives on that too. There's parsley.
How many parsleys had to die for her to get pissed off at her?
And also, there's like more parsley in that little bowl. Like, there's so much parsley still in that bowl.
Is it
What's
printful?
happening with all that parsley? She's going to the Ritz-Carlton. Oh, St. Regis.
I'm meeting someone at the King Hole Bar.
The King Hole Bar.
The Kink Hole Bar.
The King Hole Bar.
I've been there.
Yeah, I think this is a different King Hole Bar though. How does she have time to perfect bind 2 like fucking books in like what, like an hour or something? Is that possible?
No, I mean they do work in publishing. I guess she could have been like, make this right the hell now. And she's like sucking him off while he's doing her the favor. You know what I mean?
Annie Sachs would never do that.
That's what I would do.
Yeah.
She's like, and can I please suck your dick? That's what I would say.
I know, right?
Can you look? Amal, Pedro, can you please bind this book? 2 copies, actually 3. Put your balls in my mouth, slap me with your dick a little bit, and then...
Oh yeah, so does Emily have coronavirus? Was she like patient 0 in 2006?
Does anyone have some disinfectant wipes for Emily's coronavirus?
This is when they're getting prepped for the Met Gala, but they don't call it that, they just call it the benefit.
Is that supposed to be their Met Gala? I don't know what.
Yeah, because it's like the big event of the. This is like what Vogue does. That's their big event of the year.
Isn't it in? Is it in France or is just the woman from France comes?
The woman from France comes.
Place?
No, they takes place at the Met. Oh, don't be silly, Andy.
Okay.
There's 2.
There's 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this is the last thing that I...
Wait, the age of runway celebrates the age of fashion.
Which means nothing.
It means absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
We also got to put up the meme of them all with enormous breasts. Have you seen that?
I forgot that.
Oh my god, it's one of my favorite images to come out in the past 3 weeks.
It's
Or who knows how long it's been, but yeah.
It's like the cock destroyer wears
Jacqueline
Prada,
Follet, yeah, that's
Yeah.
so cute.
or the devil wears cock destroyers.
Jacqueline Follet is like the most like fake French name. I mean, it's probably a real French. I mean, it is, but
Jackie Fillet.
Jackie Follet. Please, everyone, and welcome to the stage, Jackie Follet.
Filet-o fish.
Actually, my holy, yeah.
And she has like a little rose streak, but on the side.
Yeah.
We're so glad you're here. There's room for everybody. I guess just say that. Yeah.
That he left his wife, Rebecca.
Rebecca. Rebecca's a fucking whore, and I hate her. Just kidding.
She's alright.
She's okay. Think about how her whole life would have changed if she got in for that one drink.
You know, I could introduce you to.
We can have
Yeah,
a
I mean,
whole-
she already
we can have
missed
a
the
whole
boyfriend's
alternate history
birthday.
over that. Yeah.
Yeah, if she'd have stayed half an hour longer, she could have got...
Maybe she could have gotten a better job because she had to work at some what she ended up working at like
a newspaper.
a newspaper, but it looks like a fucking janky. Like the
Like a
newsroom
Saturday.
looks like it's from the 1930s.
It looks like a Newsies.
Yeah,
It's like
it
from
looks
the set
like
of
like
Newsies.
the Adventures of Lois and Clark or something, you know.
People's hands get caught in the machinery. You know, there's
It's
a
like
shirtwaist
it's like the
factory.
9 to 5 fucking.
There's a fire,
office.
no one can get out, and they're throwing
Oh my
themselves to
god.
death. You know, everyone's
Yeah.
wearing a shirtwaist. Triangle Shirtwaist Company.
Oh my gosh.
You know, that's stuck with me.
We really are hitting hard on this show. We're not afraid to talk about labor violations from the early 20th century.
The real issues.
By the way, the owners all lived and they got out, or they went up
Oh,
to the roof
sure,
or
yeah.
something like that. Yeah,
Of course.
yeah. But all those poor young ladies died,
A lot of them were immigrants working for like 12 hours a
and
day.
they were like some of them were like teenagers too. They were like young.
like 13,
Yeah.
sewing and shit.
She thinks she can get away with putting one candle into a cupcake, which I guess she got from the Magnolia Bakery on the
Blow
way
it
home.
out. Make a wish.
and she's like thinking that's gonna make him happy.
She should have put whipped cream on her nipples and had them on fire.
Because he only responds to
the only
sex.
thing he cares about is let's fuck.
Yeah.
Where's the lingerie?
Yeah. So yeah, he does not care about her business life at all.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'd be mad too, for sure, but I would get it, you know? Especially if, like, I got a text that was all like, this is the situation. I'd be like, that really sucks, but, you know, I understand that your job is important. And I support you. Because I'm a good person, unlike her stupid-ass boyfriend.
Yeah.
Just kidding. If you say you're a good person, you're probably not. So I redact that statement.
You're disgusting and horrible.
Thank you. So this part, she finds out that she has to backstab her best friend at work, who's not really even her friend.
Well, she has no friends. Really.
That's a good point.
Her two friends aren't very nice. She never hangs out with anyone else. She's just working all the time. Her coworker doesn't like her, but now she has to stab her in the back even though she's trying to get her to like her. So that's going to work out well. Hope no one gets hit by a car.
Yeah, she calls in a favor to someone, and they hit her with the car so that she breaks her leg, so that...
Yeah.
And yet she still tells her that she had to, you know, do the thing and go to Paris.
I had to go to Paris.
I would have just lied, personally. I would have been like, oh, I'm so sorry. I guess I gotta go to Paris now. This sucks. It's almost like, why would they even put that in the movie?
Yeah. She's like, well, since you can't walk right now,
I guess
I'm going
because
to
we're not
Paris.
supposed to know if Andy is evil at that point. Because we find out, okay. Oh. My root beer.
Product placement. What kind of root beer is this?
This is Virgil's all natural root beer. It's the kind of root beer that they sell at Trader Joe's. What? That's how I used to talk when I was a
You
kid.
can't do that anymore. Oh, that's true.
Oh,
you have
right.
the right because you actually did talk like
Yikes.
that.
I had a lazy R. I had to go to speech therapy when I was a kid.
Didn't Francesca too?
Francesca too. Francesca, my younger sister, had an even lazier R than me. So you used to do these exercises, and you say a word with R at the end of the word, which is where, you know. So I would say like tiger, like Tiger King would be Tiger King. And you'd have to go tiger and like trace your tongue down your palate from the hard palate to the soft palate.
Where's the
Tiger.
It's
Soft
soft
is in the
back.
back, yeah.
So hard palate
So,
is what's next to your teeth.
Yeah.
And then soft palate is what's next to your hole.
Yeah. Your hole?
Tiger, your
Yeah.
throat hole. You don't have a throat. You don't have a hole there.
Your thrusty. Don't forget to tell
Tiger.
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 Yeah.
Why
and
would- that's so
Because
weird.
it's like so overpronounced R.
Tiger.
Also, apparently, I learned this the other day. R is one of the most uncommon sounds in languages, and or maybe not in all languages, but it's like
In English?
in English we have a very strong R, and that's like not very common. And that's why it's really hard for people to learn that when they speak other languages, because they don't really have that sound.
Artist?
So they tend to replace it with things like L. And...
You remember English.com? It would be.
Is that racist now? Probably. It's really hilarious. I love that shit.
Is it racist? I love it.
Oh my god, she just got hit by a car.
Oops. So then there's.
And the Hermes
we should
scarves.
be throwing Hermes scarves.
I'm not throwing
We could do it
that scarf.
digitally.
That's like the most
That is-
expensive item that we own. I'm
You're
not
right.
throwing
You're
it.
right.
And it's not even mine. It's my husband. It's my husband's scarf. Can you imagine? Okay, imagine being on the street and a bunch of Hermes scarves are flying into the air.
I would take 3
That's
and
like
run.
that. Yeah, that's worth more than like when like dollar
would-
bills flying. You know how they do that in
Yeah.
movies? Like this is like
Each of these are like $3,000, right? Or
no,
something?
they're like hundreds of dollars. Each.
Oh, okay.
I don't blame
I think.
Are there like a million different ones?
I mean,
Let's
I'm
just look
sure
it
there's
up.
some that are really expensive, but the ones they're getting, because they're getting like a shit ton, they're probably not like.
Yeah, they have like at least 10 in the sky.
Hey Siri,
About this whole thing is the clothes that you're gonna get.
the clothes that she's gonna get, girl.
You don't deserve them. You eat carbs, for Christ's
If
sake.
you eat carbs, you don't
Eat
deserve to
carbs.
wear clothes. Just by the way, that's
Oh.
what Emily just told me right now.
They're between
So I should
100
be
and
naked.
they're between $120 and $500.
Okay, so yeah, that makes sense to me.
By all
means,
means,
move at a glacial
You
pace.
know how that thrills me.
You know, it's not moving at a glacial pace. Global warming.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Tell us in the comments. Do you think Snoop Dogg has ever been to Paris Fashion Week? And would he sit with Anna Wintour? Please like and subscribe.
Leslie.
You want Scrubs?
Yeah, I'm
Oh my
just checking
gosh.
out this
Oh my
the
gosh.
grid.
This guy can't be off the apps for a single goddamn hour while we're filming a freaking YouTube show.
Coming from you.
Splashed across page 6.
Well, we're using my phone to film the show.
That's
so-
why you're not on it, because it's the camera.
Dragon
I
Lake.
can't imagine runway without you.
I can't imagine running without you.
I could.
For the first time in 18 years,
Oh, do you
I'm
still
going
work
to be able
here?
to call the shots in my own life. Oh my God!
Story of my life.
I'm going to be able to come to Paris and actually see Paris.
And actually see.
And
Paris.
actually see Paris.
I guess it would suck to have to travel somewhere and then just work the whole time.
Yeah, I'm sure he gets to see a little bit, or at least he's experiencing something.
I wonder if he's partnered. Do you think he has a boyfriend? Tell us in the comments. Do you think Nigel has a boyfriend? I think he's single. Yeah.
Single.
I also don't think he hooks up with people. Like I think
Yeah,
he's
I think he's kind of sad.
he's kind of prissy, you know.
Yeah.
That Miranda does that I don't agree with.
Although sometimes guys like that are freaky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's
But I don't think he is. Honestly, I don't think he's one of those.
AF.
not in the good way. It's my country, and Paris is my hometown. It's true.
What do? Do you just write stuff like that down and then file it away?
Oh my god, please
Use it as
stop.
prose?
Did you think that was nice, or you didn't like it?
I did not like it.
Oh, really?
Alright, we're about to watch a scene where Stanley Tucci gets fucked over by his boss, which is why you should eat the rich.
Or at least like decapitate them in one of those guillotines. That'd be acceptable. You don't
They
have
are
to
in
eat
France.
Talk to you about James.
What do you? Oh, they're in France now.
Yeah.
Oh, this would have been the perfect time for the guillotine to come out, and instead she's like at the
Guillotine?
podium, and then she's like, "What are these guillotines?"
And then
doing?"
like the revolutionary
And then
storm.
Stanley Tucci has an axe
You know,
and just chops it.
recently
Oh yeah.
Cotillon
What if Stanley Tucci was
agreed
the
to finance the expansion of
like the
James
Lenin
Bond
of Runway
Transforming the work of
magazine,
this
It's a little bit of a
visionary
stretch, maybe.
and Miranda Priestley was the czar,
artist, which is really an exciting.
Yeah, that makes more
and
sense.
Andy Sachs is
Runway and James Holt share
Rasputin.
many things
I don't know. I don't know that much about Russian history.
Zoom in on Rogue over here. This bitch slay. That's me.
Oh, Jacqueline Follet. Jacqueline Follet.
Her jacket's kind of ugly. I'm gonna say it.
Her
It's very
hair
90s.
is
It's
very.
like 2006, and she looks 90s.
Her hair is very MILF porn.
Yeah, it's all.
Yeah,
me
but
before
like
my
she's
kids
like.
come home, I have to make sandwiches.
But she's like her stepmom or whatever.
Yeah,
Those are
it's-
great videos, by the way.
Okay, I'll give you that, but like I don't like her hair.
Also, a pro tip: if you're on Pornhub and you're watching straight porn and you want hot guys, MILF porn is the way to go. Think about that.
If you're straight,
No, if you're gay and you have to watch straight porn for some reason, I don't know. Andy got the out by having Emily's legs broken because this is the point in the movie where she actually decides if she's evil or not, and she decides to be good for whatever reason. And we're not supposed to know that
If ever I choose to leave.
earlier in the movie.
what do you mean choosing to be evil?
So okay, so she's presented with a choice at the point of like, should she quit her job basically or tell Emily that she can't go to Paris, right? And she has a little Deus Ex Machina kind of thing where she gets her legs broken so she can't go to Paris anyways. So she gets to go to
See, I deal
Paris.
with myself.
And this is the point of the movie towards the end where she has to decide whether or not she's going to be, you know, a fashion Sith Lord or, you know, or a cheesy ass, you know, bourgeois journalist. And she makes her choice.
I couldn't do what you did to Nigel, Miranda. I couldn't.
Either way, she would have been just fine, I think. She's meeting up with her now ex-boyfriend, who continues to be a piece of shit.
the way he said "What's up," I was like,
What's up?
"What's up?
What's up?
What's up? What's up? You're wasting my time. What's up?"
Oh yeah, we're about to go see her interview at this 1930s style newsroom.
Andy, Greg Hill.
Hello.
These crooks are excellent.
At the Triangle Shirt
Doing a
Waist
challenge
Factory.
machine, and that's exactly what we do here.
It's actually not that bad. It's kind of 70s, kind of 90s.
Yeah. It's just like, it's very much like, I just feel like I've never worked in a newsroom, but I feel like it can't actually look like that. And there's like a stack of paper, like literally as high as a human being. Like,
Oh yeah.
like I
There's
just don't feel like
stacks
that.
of
Like I
them.
feel like that's like an aesthetic choice to make it feel like you're in a newspaper factory or whatever the fuck they're in. But I don't feel like it would be like that in real life. Like it seems kind of messy, you know? But maybe it is. I don't know. Tell us in the comments. Do you work at a newspaper factory?
I don't think they call it a factory.
You know what I mean. A journalist factory?
You work at one of those word factories, don't you?
An article factory?
A paper word factory. A printed word place of business.
Miranda Priestley herself said he would be insane not to hire her, so he had to do it or else he gets fired.
No, he doesn't.
That's the rules.
That's not the rules.
Why is she over at her old job anyways?
She's just near it. Maybe she's picking up her tchotchkes.
Oh. I just feel like it's probably a really random part of town to be in that, like, you wouldn't be there, you know?
Yeah, but
Like,
you
would
run
you,
into
like, I just
people.
went to the financial district just to hang out. Or, like, yeah, I was gonna meet my ex-boyfriend for a shitty meal at a stupid deli.
I go all over
Let's
San
go to the
Francisco.
financial district. It's like, why would you do that? No, you're gonna go somewhere cute, like, I don't know, the Mission or whatever.
This is the only unbelievable part for you in this film.
Yes.
She would never be in that neighborhood.
It just doesn't add up. That's all I'm saying.
Go. Well, that was it. Thanks for joining us. Should
Yeah.
we plug things? You are Nicholas Stanley at Loading Zone.
Yeah, find me at Loading Zone. But the last O is a 0 because Loading Zone was already taken.
And I'm Design Nerd, but nerd is spelled with a U because the other way was taken. So DSIGNNURD.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Ta-da! Sorry if I spit on you when I was talking. The S's, they get
Okay,
me.
presumably you don't have COVID-19. So
Hopefully
it should be
not.
fine.
I do find a little bit of a nasal, you know, like in here, like an itchiness sometimes.
That's allergies.
Okay, I hope so.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.